And we are live. My name is Gareth. You're watching the Hub Online Network, and we're going to go through our COVID-19 updates for March 24th, 2020. I have the phone lines open, so if you would like to give me a call at 250-457-0538, I'll take your call online right now or throughout the entire time that we're doing this today. We have our videos from Jessica with our trivia, so if you'd like to participate in that, please do. But we got a lot of stuff to go through, and I'm going to try my best to just sort of get through it with no more giant updates. So yesterday we had a big long thing from the BC Teacher Federation, and that seemed to sort of dull a lot of people out. So I'm just going to try and read the things that are one page or less. Anything over that I will just summarize for you. And of course we have Jessica at home taking all of your messages and comments, and she's going to fact check me as I go. It's also Jessica's birthday, so happy birthday to Jessica. And let's get going. This is a little bit out of order today, but we have a public notice from the Cache Creek Village. Due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, the deadline for the 10% discount on utility payments has been extended until May 31st. This will be reassessed again as we get closer to that date. Any residents over the age of 65 may claim the utility waiver over the phone or for their primary residence. Mayor Tallarico and CAO Dawson will be available from 11 a.m. until noon every day to answer any questions you have. Questions and answers will be posted on their website, which is www.cachecreekvillage.com, and you can call them at 250-457-6237. There's going to be I might as well share this one too. So this actually was a mail drop in Cache Creek. So public notice, due to the COVID-19 outbreak, the Cache Creek Village office will be closed to the public starting yesterday, March 23rd. Staff will still be on site to answer any queries over the phone. Payments can be made through online banking, over the phone, or by check through the mail. Burn permits can be issued over the phone. If you must come into the office, please call first. The public are encouraged to only attend. Okay. So last night we had council meetings. We were there. They're actually, I believe the Cache Creek one is probably uploaded by now on our YouTube page, and the Ashcroft Committee of the Whole and regular meeting will be shortly behind that. It's just taking a little bit of time to upload them today. So all of those council meetings can be seen at your viewing pleasure today. Update from WorkBC. This is from March 18th because the original job that I had at the Hub Online Network was through a JCP program, or Job Creation Program. I'm one of their clients, so what they're saying is, "Dear client, with growing global concerns around COVID-19, we would like to provide you with an update on our response to this concern and our commitment to you moving forward. In consideration of the current health pandemic, Community Futures Thompson Country has made the decision to close resource centers and in-person services at WorkBC centers in Merritt, Lillooet, and Ashcroft effective March 18th. The health, safety, and well-being of our employees and clients are the top priority, and we are following the lead BC and Canadian well-being of our employees and clients." Anyway, so WorkBC sites in those areas are closed, and Community Futures sites in those areas are closed as well. Moving on to an update from School District 74. So a message from the district from today. Dear families, on March 17th, the British Columbia government announced a suspension of all in-person classes for British Columbia kindergarten to grade 12 schools due to COVID-19. Since that announcement, the district has been working to create a plan for the community of learning for Gold Trail students. During the week of March 30th to April 3rd, you'll be contacted by a teacher from your school to discuss how learning from, I'm assuming from home, can work for you and your children. We recognize that each family is unique and want to create a plan and a way of delivering learning that will work best for you and your children. during this challenging time. Starting the week of April 6th to 10th and going forward, you and your children will have the resources and contacts you need to proceed with learning from home. While it will be impossible to replicate the learning that occurs in schools and classrooms each day, we are going to do our best to keep connected with you and keep your children learning and provide you with the resources and support that you may need during this time. So that's an update from School District 74. Now let's go into our first bit with Jessica. Now you can call me at 250-457-0538 while I'm live and on the air. I'll be answering all calls as we move forward. So as of Tuesday morning, BC has recorded 472 confirmed cases of COVID-19. There are 13 deaths. 100 people so far have fully recovered. On Monday, BC unveiled a $5 billion aid package to keep businesses and individuals afloat during stringent social distancing measures meant to slow the spread of the virus. This package includes a $1,000 tax-free benefit for people out of work due to the pandemic and tax deferrals and cuts for businesses. I did see a thing saying that this is available, but you won't be getting that money until May. So hopefully that isn't the case. That's just what I saw as I was doing my research today. Caribou Jade Shop has closed. So due to the COVID-19 outbreak, we will be closed to the public until further notice. Our online store remains open and new products will be added and orders will continue to be filled. Caribou Clear Water customers can call 250-457-6601 to be added to the scheduled home deliveries in Ashcroft, Cache Creek, and 16 Mile. Water can be picked up at Grubstake in Cache Creek or Safety Mart in Ashcroft. Thank you for your understanding, and please keep yourselves safe by avoiding unnecessary personal contact and practicing social distancing. We will resume operation when it is safe to do so. So, Caribou Jade Shop is closed. If you need water, get it from Grubstake or Safety Mart in Ashcroft. So, one thing that has been coming up in Ashcroft over social media. Oh, I'm getting a text message from Jessica. I don't know if it's you or me, but the video keeps pausing. I don't know, Jessica. It might just be you, but it seems okay on my end. So I'm just going to press on and see what happens. So one thing that has been coming up in Ashcroft over social media is people that have come home from abroad that should be self-isolating are not self-isolating. This is fueling an interesting feud online, but maybe people just don't know what some of these definitions mean. So that being said, what does self-distancing mean? This means making changes to your everyday routines in order to minimize close contact with others, including avoiding crowded places and non-essential gatherings, avoiding common greetings, such as handshakes, limiting contact with people at higher risk, such as older adults and those in poor health, keeping a distance of at least 2 arm lengths, approximately 2 meters from others, as much as possible. And also, if you're one of those people that have come home from abroad and you're choosing that you don't need to self-isolate, give me a call and just explain why. Maybe you have a valid reason why you don't think that you should. And I'd be interested to hear what that process is. There's a lot of people that have just gotten over colds or that are currently sick that also feel that they don't need to self-isolate in this particular time. So if you're one of those people as well, please give me a call and let's talk about it. So here's how you can practice social distancing. Greet with a wave instead of a handshake, a kiss or a hug. So wave instead of any of those options. Stay home as much as possible, including for meals and entertainment. Shop or take public transportation during Shop or take public transportation during off-peak hours. Conduct virtual meetings. Host virtual play dates for your kids. Use technology to keep in touch with friends and family. And if possible, use food delivery services or online shopping. Exercise at home or outside in your yard or work from home. And remember to wash your hands as often for at least 20 seconds and avoid touching your face. Cough or sneeze into the bend of your arm and avoid touching surfaces people touch often. Now let's move on to Jessica's second question of the day. What is self-isolation? Self-isolation is when you've been instructed to separate from yourself from others with the purpose of preventing the spread of the virus, including those within your home. If you are ill, you should be separated from others in your household to the greatest extent possible. Even if you do not have symptoms, it is recommended to self-isolate for 14 days if you have traveled anywhere outside of Canada, including the United States of America. If you live with, provide care for, or spend extensive time with someone who has tested positive for COVID-19 or is suspected to have COVID-19, or who has respiratory symptoms, fever, cough, or shortness of breath that started within 14 days of travel outside of Canada. Quarantine. Quarantine is a state, period, or place of isolation in which people or animals that have arrived from elsewhere or being exposed to infectious or contagious diseases are placed. Many animals die in quarantine. That's a weird thing to have. I got that from the actual dictionary term. So, again, if you're coming home from places abroad, please self-isolate. It's a thing right now. If you feel that you don't have to, you're wrong. Go home. Behind doors. People will bring you groceries if you need it. Call somebody if you need to socialize. Do not go outside. Do not get into groups of more than, I guess, 2 people nowadays. And stop spreading this stuff on Facebook. There's no need for it. Stay home or change my mind. Give me a call, 250-457-0538. So this is a thing from the Ashcroft Cache Creek Journal. The BC government has announced a $5 billion aid package for individuals and businesses affected by the economic shutdown due to COVID-19 pandemic and restrictions. Premier John Horgan says. Horgan and Finance Minister Carol James announced their package March 23rd, saying $2.8 billion will go to people and $2.2 billion will go to small businesses, with payments flowing even as the details of the programs are being worked out. Thank you to Barbara at the Journal. For more information, visit her Facebook or website. Yet another story from the Journal. Yesterday in our area, BC Wildfire Services say that 11 crew members are continuing to respond to a wildfire 4 kilometers north of Lytton that started over the weekend. The fire is between the Trans-Canada Highway and Highway 12, and it's estimated at 150 hectares. It is listed as out of control. Precipitation in the area overnight, March 23rd, has helped with fire control, and roads and trails are acting as natural containment lines. Crews are establishing more containment lines on the site, which is located below an area that had previously burned, resulting in a decrease in available fuel. This story is from yesterday, and I haven't seen an update from it. So, if someone knows anything about the fire, please let me know. Either by commenting on this video, or you can email us at hon@ashcrofthub.com, and please update us if you can. Okay, so we're sorry to give this announcement today, but we have to do our part to slow the spread of COVID-19. So the Hub playground is closed until further notice. That is the playground at the Hub itself. So there's going to be a lot of these in here as I keep going. The Ashcroft Park Jungle Gym is also closed. The one at the elementary school is closed. The one at the high school is closed. Please do not go in any of these jungle gyms. It is an easy way to spread germs, especially among children, and bringing it home to yourself. And with more and more cases going on all around Ashcroft and Cache Creek, I don't think there's any in our area at the moment, but with so many happening in Hope and Kamloops, just better safe than sorry. So stay off of those things, please. Quick shout out to everyone who has been sending in articles and updates. FYI, you have been doing great. Please keep it up. I would also like to open this up to a little bit more areas. So I'm looking for updates on Logan Lake, Lillooet, Lytton, and Clinton. So please, if you are watching this, send in any info you can that you have on those areas as well to hon@ashcrofthub.com. So we're looking to expand our area from just Ashcroft and Cache Creek to those other areas. Again, Lytton, Logan Lake, Jessica. So Jessica is saying, I think it's just an overburdened internet. So if you're noticing that we have a lag, I do apologize for that. More people are online than ever before. Hopefully it's not too bad. If there's something maybe we can change for tomorrow, we'll do that. But I'm just going to press on and hope that it just sorts itself out. So anyway, please, if you have any updates on Logan Lake, Lillooet, Lytton, and Clinton, please send it my way. Even 100 Mile. So Raven, if you're watching this, send a couple things my way if anything's been shut down that I can pass on in information in my live stream. So now we have an update on the equality project. Oh, okay. So Joyce Buckland and I spoke last week, and she sent me a little update. So she says, "Hi Gareth, just talked to Shelley at Equality. They will be doing pickups only 11 to 1, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If anyone would like to donate to the Equality Project, things like cheese, ham, tuna, peanut butter, jam, stuff for soup that you can drop off between 9 and 11 on those days, please do. So again, if you are looking to donate, if you want to help out some people, you can go to the Equality Project on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday between 9 and 11. They are looking for cheese, ham, tuna, peanut butter, jam, and stuff to make soup. So last week, Soups On was provided by Family Friends, a group that supports the residents of long-term care in the health site and other needs in the community and surrounding area. It was decided that it would be a pick-up and go event as the church is technically closed. We just were not comfortable with canceling. People were very appreciative. So I actually went down there and just had a little brief look as to what was going on. So Jessica is saying that everyone is having the same issue as her. Again, I don't believe there's anything that we can necessarily do. I don't think there's anything that we can necessarily do at this moment. After this particular broadcast, I will see if we can change something for tomorrow, but I'm just going to push ahead. So again, I went down to Soups On yesterday. Last Friday. They had about 15 people overall, I believe. They had a table set out outside of St. Albans Hall. And they were handing out fruit and sandwiches and things like yogurt containers of soup with tongs and gloves. Everybody was very spread apart, so very good social distancing. But now I have an update about that from Martina Duncan. So hi Gareth, I just wanted to let you know that with a heavy heart we will be closing Soups On for the time being. However, it is our plan to provide vouchers at a couple of local restaurants for those who count on Soups On for a healthy meal. I'll let you know the names of those restaurants after she checks in with them this morning. So it continues. Gareth, what we're going to do is hand out food vouchers to people who do come by on Friday. So what they're going to do is they're going to hand out vouchers. So they're still setting up something at Soups On, a table outside, but instead of handing out food, they're going to be handing out vouchers so people can get food, which is great. Thank you, Martina and Joyce and everyone for everything that you guys are doing. Equality Project, keep up the good work. We have an update from the Ashcroft Bakery. They have their daily update, which says we are still open. Some changes are no chairs, so no socializing. They have a 6-foot marker on the floor showing distance to the till and for social distancing. We are temporarily canceling our daily specials, but we'll continue with yummy homemade soup and buns. Also takeaway sandwiches, salads, and of course lots of bread and buns. Oh, and don't forget the sweet stuff. Cinnamon buns, danishes, etc. We are shortening up our hours of operation too, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Hopefully this is only for a short time. So that is from the Ashcroft Bakery. Last night when I saw Deb Toohey at the Ashcroft Council meeting, she was stating that this was going to be a thing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we all come out of this very soon. Let's just check out Jessica's last question of the day. Another announcement from the Gold Trail School District 74. The Gold Trail School District is working to reduce the exposure and transmission of the COVID-19 virus and help in keeping students, family, and communities safe. School playgrounds are therefore closed effective immediately. This is a difficult time and we look forward to opening playgrounds again when it is safe to do so. So that is from School District 74. So yeah, please check that out. There is also, I mentioned it yesterday, there is a group, a Facebook group that you can join. It is the Ashcroft, Cache Creek, Clinton COVID-19 Update Facebook page. They're sharing lots of really good information on there, so make sure that you check that out as well. What else am I looking at here? There is if you haven't checked it out already, there is now a BC COVID-19 app that you can get. It hooks you up with the self-checkout tool and a bunch of different things that are going on around town with information from the BC CDC, what's happening with BC Ferries, the Ministry of Health, etc. Another thing is I have been trying to find out information on the local bus. So if you have any information on the current situation of the bus, I see it driving around, so I'm assuming it's still running. But if you have any information on that, please let us know. Again, hon@ashcrofthub.com. That's, I believe at the moment, all the stuff that I have going on. If you have if you're worried about someone being sick, there is that self-assessment tool, which is at covid19.thrive.health. That is very useful right now. If you think you might be having symptoms, check out that tool. Call 811. I'm hearing lots of stories about 811 not answering for an hour at a time. You got to call a bunch. But right now we're just being inundated with stuff. It sounds like the federal government's doing a lot of things to try and ramp up production of test kits. This is interesting. So yesterday, the federal government put out a thing about money that they're going to be giving out. And then in that, they had put in a bunch of provisions. And I saw several articles about how this was going to give the federal government like dictatorship powers. That has been stopped. So if that's something that you were worried about, that is no longer a thing. They have redone the negotiations on that. And so they haven't confirmed what this money is yet, but it will be coming out soon with those dictator powers taken out. So awesome. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got for today. Please check in tomorrow at the same time, 1 p.m. We're trying to stay ahead of the current information. And again, we're looking for information on Lillooet, Lytton, Logan Lake, Clinton, any updates from Ashcroft and Cache Creek, of course, and the local Indian bands. If there's anything going on there, please send it in. You can, again, talk on this particular video or hon@ashcrofthub.com. And thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry about the lag. Again, on my screen, I'm not seeing one, so I apologize for that. But please like, share this video. Let's get the word out as to what's going on, and thanks for watching.